Turn to the courageous. You're gonna be doing this a lot. That's Thoa. Reorganize the party. Yeah, because we ain't going to the north just yet. Confirm.
Where do you want to
The
go?
destination. We'll go to the wrong spot. Guerrilla Proving Grounds.
Full speed ahead!
Make sure you have Laura with you. Run out to Monica. Laura and the rest of Class 7-2. I've been looking forward to see you again for quite some time now, Monica. I'm so glad to see you're safe and sound. Same to you. I've been so worried all this time, but I'm happy to see you were able to find the rest of your classmates. Yeah, we all finally got back together. My bad, I slurred my words for a moment. In the gram, not too long ago. But we didn't come to tell you that. There's actually something we wanted to ask you. We're gonna explain the situation about the courageous. We're shorten that word, because I don't want to keep reading that. That's gonna be repeat, a lot of repeat. Me, fight as part of the courageous crew. I'm glad you took the time to come out and find me, but I can't imagine I prove all that useful to you. I may be a military academy student, but I'm not exactly a natural brawler, especially compared to you, Laura. You don't have to take up a sword and come and fight with us, though. He's right. Even in the military, not every soldier stands in the front lines with a gun in hand. Success comes from all kinds of people making the most of their talent to strengthen the group as a whole. And speaking personality, having you with us would really put me at ease, allow me to fight my very best. Well, I have picked up some skills helping out with the cooking and some other basic tasks here at the camp. I don't know how much that knowledge will really help you, but I'll do all I can to lend a hand with whatever needs doing on board. I look forward to having you on our side, Monica. Glad to have you along. She is very useful. That's why you must have her on the crew. You can talk to him to see what he says. He said thanks to the RMP, the other refreshments. Is it him or was it the nurse? Oh man, it sucks to be you, Monk, because you're not gonna come with us. No matter where I look, I can't find a thing. Why won't this war hurry up and fizzle out already? Monk, still here, I see. Oh, you guys, let's just see then. You're all happy, healthy. Nice to see you're alive, at least. You know, we got something to ask you. Right now, we're trying to gather up academy students to help us fighting aboard the courageous. So we were wondering. Nope, not in the mood right now. That's just basically it. As you know, I normally jump at the chance. We all know how much material it gives me. But there's nothing but news on the radio these days. So what's the point of spending in materials? We'll read it. Why even look? Oh sure, we'll give you some space then. Oh well. Guess we'll just have to come back some other time. Yeah, that's what sucks about home. Our task is to go look for someone else. Let's go talk to... Oh, I thought that was the door. Make sure you have Elliot with you, which you don't have to, but for story's sakes. Oh, Elliot, did you see my request? Sure did. You want us to help you find a missing civilian, right? Although it looks as though you're busy with a meeting, should we come back a little later? Please don't hold back on our accounts. We're currently busy, but that's all the more reason to get this task taken care of. He's right. It was because we don't have the time to handle it ourselves that we hired you to begin with. What's more, wasn't it your platoon who took that civilian in to begin with? Goal? Yes, sir. My men are in charge of patrolling the area and taking any civilian found wandering. It's into our custody. Or safe custody, my bad. The one we called you here about was found wandering the highway a few days ago. After that, he remained in base camp without causing trouble until this morning, when he simply disappeared. We haven't the faintest clue where he is. As I said earlier, we don't have the time to look for him. But even so, we can very well sit back and twiddle our thumb. That's why we chose to call you. I see. Sounds like the perfect job for us. Yep, fit us to a T. That's exactly. As such, I'd like to entrust the task to you if you're willing. So how about it? Accept. You don't have to accept, but you should accept for the AP point. I don't think this is something we could ignore in good consciousness. So we'd be happy to accept. Excellent. I'll leave finding him to you then. It's possible that someone here in the camp may have seen him leave. Perhaps asking around may be a good place to start. That sounds like a good idea. Thanks, Captain. Other than that, I leave it to you to decide how best to approach this. But if the Provisional Army decides to attack, withdraw to safely immediately. Understood? Yes, sir. Without leave, started. It should be marked. Rex! He'll join later as well. Rex! This is the last place I thought I'd find you. You wouldn't believe it, but I have been following the Imperial Army around and getting close-up photos of the war. But I hear the stuff you guys been getting up to is even crazier. Oh, you heard it. I don't know if I said what we've been doing is any crazier than getting photos on the battlefield. Sounds like you've been putting in a lot of the work. Anyway, given that we just so happen to run into each other there, you know what we're doing? You know what we're doing? What? You know what we're doing? Want to join the Courageous? Yeah, that sentence sounds weird. Me on the Courageous? Seriously? We could always use more people. The more the Imperial. You really know how to tempt a guy. But nah, I'll pass. Maybe another day. What do you mean, nah? Look, I put a lot of thought into what I can do to help this country when it's slowly sinking into hell like this. Then I realized I'm a cameraman with all the media control. I'm one of the few people who can capture the truth of this war. And I can do that way better on the battlefield next to the army and the RMP than I could on the crazy. Sorry? I see. You clearly given your choice a lot of consideration. I respect that. Cool. We're done here. Good luck with your stuff, though. It's been neat to follow. I'll be doing my thing down on the ground. Alright. Just don't get too gutsy out there on the battlefield. You will join when you get a captain. Or should I say his president. Looking for the young man who's in the camp at the moment? Yes, he does come here from time to time. He always seems so sad. I tried to strike up a conversation with him this one time. thinking they'd cheer him up, and it did too. He went out seeming all cheerful and motivated afterwards. Sounds like we're dealing with a pretty simple-minded guy here, doesn't it? Wouldn't know where he might be now? Sorry, but I'm afraid not. We don't have much to go on then. I guess he's been through some horror experience, but I'm afraid I can't tell you where he might be now. I actually know where he's at, but this game tends to make you want to do the loop-de-loop. I'm almost going to see that. Looking for the civilian who was here, I believe. I hope the sudden disappearance doesn't confirm the suspicion I had about him being a spy. I'm not sure there's much evidence pointing in that direction right now. But either way, do you remember when you last saw him? Just this morning, actually. He was standing off in the corner of the camp, muttering to himself. Couldn't make out what he was saying, but it seemed like he was looking for someone. That doesn't give us much to go on that would prove helpful in finding him. Last stop. You're looking for a civilian, right? Yes, he did come around every time we were serving a meal. He seemed kind of pitiable, really. Spilled his soup a few times, and always gives this odd, insecure smile when he did. Alright, do you remember when you last saw him around? This morning breakfast, actually. Haven't seen him since, but who knows when he'll pop in again. Alright, thanks for your time. Not much luck either. Want to make sure. Okay. That was a tough job. Oh, I wasn't expecting to find you here, Elite. Oh, hi. Would you mind if we asked you something? After confirming it was okay, they asked Sergeant Major Elms if he seen the civilian. Oh, he's missing, is he? I did actually see him roughly an hour ago. Really? Where did you see him? He was headed in the direction of the fortress. I couldn't tell you more than that, though. What would he be doing there? Indeed, I can't imagine what business a civilian would have in the ruins of a fortress. It seems our destination is set. Yeah, let's go after him. Thank you for the information, sir. Oh, it was nothing. Let's look finding him. Wow, that fence was wide. Yes, go to the ruins. This is all that's left of Corellia Fortress. It's a shocking sight. It's not as though we had any real personal attachment to this fortress, but to see this happen to it. Still, this is no time to be feeling overwhelmed by the scenery. We need to focus on finding that missing civilian. How about we start by combing this area? Hopefully we find him soon. Felt like some kind of distortion in this area. Maybe it was just my imagination. Yes, if you don't have Emma at this part, you don't know what's happening. Okay, home dude is over there, but there are.
Let us ride on. I've got this.
There are stuff you want to go pick up, so let's go pick him up first.
That treasure chest is absolutely beautiful.
Yes.